Martell Howell used to be the standard for success on Love and Marriage Huntsville. The guy didn't just appear on the show, he swaggered in, confidently acting like everything was built just for him. He had charisma, flair, tension, and yes, he had the leading lady. But now, if you blinked, you'd miss him altogether. His presence has faded from a slow drift to a sudden disappearance, like a hit song that used to dominate the charts, then vanished without warning. And the fans are not quiet about it. It's painfully obvious he's down. His social accounts, they are filled with nothing but silence. While everyone else in the cast is putting on the full promotional tour, interviews, watch parties, press events, he's completely missing. It's not just a couple of skipped posts, he's vanished. No stories, no clips, not even a sneak preview. It's like he wasn't invited, so he's quietly stewing at home. When viewers noticed he was completely absent from the season's promos and asked about it, the answer was telling. He's not there. OW didn't even slot him in as a lead this season. That's not an accident, it's deliberate. The promos focus on Tesha, Morrow, and even Kimmy, while Martell is relegated to whatever chopped up scraps they could spare. It's so clear producers are pushing Destiny more heavily than him right now. This isn't personal, it's a business decision. They're aiming for fresh, real conflict, and at this moment, Martell can't deliver it. That decline didn't happen overnight. In earlier seasons, Martell played the puppet master, controlling the chaos around him, manipulating situations with ease. But that began to unravel. The scandals piled up, the arrogant interviews, the attempts to gaslight Melody, all of it started to wear thin for viewers. They saw past the charm, past the shell, to the cracks underneath. And now, although Martell still seems to behave like he's the show's main character, that story has already been rewritten by others. Rumor has it he tried dragging Arian into his storyline, pitching her as a misunderstood figure to fuel drama, and begged producers to let that fuel his relevance again. But OW wasn't on board. They want authenticity, not recycled soap operatic moves. They've moved on. Martell, by contrast, looks desperate and ego-driven. It's especially tragic when you think about what he had: a strong partner, a unified family, and a platform that could have made him a lasting reality TV powerhouse. But he chose chaos instead of calm, drama over dignity. And after Melody walked away, she didn't just end a relationship, she ended his storyline. That exit was the real turning point. Without her, there's not much left to root for with Martell. Fans aren't fooled. When, rarely, he does post, the comments are full of critiques. Do better. Where's the growth? His attempts to stay relevant through cryptic captions, old clip reposts, and awkward attempts to insert himself into scenes fall flat. It's not drama, it's scrambling. He's dragging stale baggage into a season that's about transformation and evolution. Reality TV may thrive on turmoil, but it also demands truth. And right now, Martell is all reruns. Meanwhile, Melody is thriving. No spectacle, just steady, undeniable progress. Her business is booming, she looks radiant, and she doesn't need to throw shade or stir controversy. Her quiet strength speaks louder than anything Martell could post. While he's trying to claw his way back into the frame, she's simply becoming more powerful and poised with each passing day. OWN shifted the focus, and that change was sweeping. This season, all eyes are on Tasha and Morrow, who are embracing the press circuit with grace and excitement, hosting parties and engaging with media. Kimmy is earning respect through her authentic handling of real-life challenges, presenting herself with honesty and strength. And Destiny? She's rising fast, dropping hints in interviews, subtly drawing viewers into her story. That's momentum. That's what the show needs. Martell's juiced-up attempts on social media can't compete. He desperately clings to old moments, like waving around that wedding ring storyline, but it feels forced. He's not sharing an arc, not showing progress, just scrambling. And when you base your brand on drama and the drama fades, there's nowhere left to stand. What delivered the real blow is watching everyone, especially Melody, thrive. His ex has transformed the pain into power, building a life and a brand that doesn't rely on conflict. Fans see that transformation, and it overshadows him. Meanwhile, Martell continues to spin narratives that feel like resentment dressed up as commentary. OWN's silence about his future is itself a message. They are investing in cast members with depth, vulnerability, and real evolution, not stale chaos. That's the direction the show is headed in right now, and Martell doesn't fit that narrative anymore. So where does that leave him? At a crossroads. He can cling to fading attention, or he can step back and do the real hard work, personal growth, self-awareness, humility, work that won't trend on social media, but might lead to peace and perhaps a genuine comeback someday. Because here's the bottom line, being forgotten is worse than being disliked in reality TV. Martell built his brand on being the guy with all the answers, the savvy businessman, the stirring presence. But once control is lost, the drop isn't just like falling, it's a spiral, and that's exactly where he is. Now, every post feels meaningless, a forced echo of what he once was. Instead of owning mistakes or evolving, he's rehashing tired tactics. He can't push sympathy and controversy at the same time. That's not a redemption arc, it's a stale replay. Right now, Martell is reacting to Melody's success, reacting to a show that's moved forward, reacting to a narrative that no longer centers him. And those reactions look like tantrums, not strategy. Fans see it. They've watched the patterns, the resentment, the attempts to provoke conflict, the forceful preservation of relevance without value. It never had to turn out this way. If Martell had leaned into growth when his influence began to fade, things could be different. But he chased attention, not dignity. And here's the biggest miscalculation of all, underestimating the audience. Viewers grow up too. They watched Melody rise by staying authentic, grounded, graceful. That connects. That wins respect. That's what Martell lost. Not just airtime, but the support of people who once rooted for him. Melody's glow-up has become her movement. She transformed adversity into opportunity, crafted something meaningful for herself and her kids, and never begged for attention. The recognition came because she earned it. Every time Martell tries to frame her success as drama or shade, she shines even brighter in contrast. OWN's direction makes it clear they're focused on authenticity, evolution, and vulnerability, not chaos. That's the future of the show, and Martell's old tactics don't align with it anymore. So what now? Martell faces a decision: continue chasing attention and remain stuck, or do honest, sometimes uncomfortable personal work, not for likes or views, but for growth. That may not land him in a trending topic, but it might give him something better, a real second act. At this point, Martell isn't just off camera, he's off the relevancy grid. And unless he changes his approach, he'll keep playing a role that no one wants to watch. You can't be the leading figure in someone else's glow-up, and you can't fake evolution forever. Here's the twist he didn't see coming. The crown wasn't dropped, it was taken. Not by someone louder or messier, but by someone who healed and moved on. And that's the story now. And there you have it. Martell Holt's journey from leading man to background noise is a tough one to watch, but it's a reality check for anyone riding the wave of fame. It's not just about having screen time or stirring drama. What really keeps people tuned in is growth, authenticity, and purpose. Unfortunately, Martell is giving none of that right now. As OWN shifts focus and the cast continues to evolve, one thing's clear: you either grow with the story or get left behind. And Martell, he's stuck in yesterday's headlines, trying to make old moves work in a new season. But the audience has grown up, and they're not buying it anymore. So, can he turn it around? Maybe, but only if he stops performing and starts healing. Because at this point, people don't want more drama, they want depth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more deep dives on your favorite shows and reality stars. Until next time, stay real, stay curious, and remember, growth always wins in the end.